I'm on shuffle here with Veronica Everheart. How's the show? What's going through your head?
It's fantastic. I think that was the best set that we played this year. It's really fun and gimmicky, and I had a great time. Still having a great time. So, yeah.
What got you into music?
My dad and my mom love music, and they listen to a lot of hair metal, which I don't like. But then they also listen to like the Beatles and Joan Jett and stuff. So then I was like, I want to play guitar. So I was about 6, and they got me a guitar. My uncle got me a guitar because he like also shreds. So I started playing, and then started writing songs at like 13, and then started playing as Veronica Everheart when I was like 15.
Who are your favorite local Arizona bands?
I have to shout out my boyfriend's band, of course. I do truly love their music. They're called Slugbug.
Shout out Slugbug.
I also love Bummer Girl because Devin's also my drummer, and also I love them. They're not local anymore, but Gabby Jr. is a deep cut. Raquel Denis is a folk artist.
Okay.
She's very good. She now lives in Oracle. There's definitely more Pajama Piyama is playing tonight. They're very good. Also TV Messages. Love them very much. Love Pablo, Kaylee, and Scott. Hell yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Shout out Scott.
I know a lot of local bands, and I like to book a lot of local bands, so it's really fun.
What is your dream blunt rotation?
Could it be like
Anyone. Dead, alive, controversial, non-controversial?
I want Elvis Presley and Priscilla Presley because I just read her memoir, and I want to like get them high and then be like, why are you mean to Priscilla? And then Jeff Goldblum would be good. Scarlett Johansson would be awesome because she's pretty and she's funny. So I can't think of. I'm bad at naming celebrities on the spot. But yeah, probably those 4 would be nightmare, but dream at the same time.
Have you seen any mosh pits to your music or performance?
Yes, but not as many people as tonight. Generally, I don't think people know what to like do with their hands, so they just kind of stand there. Especially 21 plus shows, people just have like their beers,
or alcohol,
so they don't want to like throw themselves around. But I like when people mosh. I think it's really fun. So,
do you have any like youth moshing etiquette people should follow?
I would say to just be like aware of yourself and the people around you. Especially like I know in Phoenix, like we have to have the underage bar. So if it is an underage show, like just be careful you're not throwing someone into like a steel pole. Yeah, and if you see like a small like stop if like someone's like falling down.
Yeah, pick them up, right?
Yeah, I've like fallen during a mosh pit and like no one helped me up and I'm just like dying. So that, yeah, just like be mindful of yourself and of others, but also go crazy. I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is your hot music take?
My hot music take is there needs to be more passion. I think people need to get angry again. There's a lot of just like, especially for female artists, I think there's like a stigma of, oh, I have to be soft and I have to be delicate all the time, and I can't, like, you could talk about really harsh things but in a delicate way. I think that's beautiful, but like there's a lot of popular artists out there that I think are just afraid to like really let it all out, and so like that's why I'm trying to like scream more and do that, because I think it's really important for artists to like really just like let go.
Who are your favorite female artists that kind of fit that criteria?
I would say, well, so the first person that really got me into that was like Joan Jett. She's like very like not grungy, but you know, punk, and like kind of like doesn't care and worked really hard to like establish dominance in like a male space. More recently, I think like Indigo D'Souza screams a bit. It's kind of hard to say. Like, I don't know a lot of female artists that are in like the indie scene. Like punk is like a different story, obviously.
Yeah.
But like indie musicians, Indigo D'Souza's record, Any Shape You Take, she kind of has like some more intense vocals on that I really liked. So, yeah.
For new artists trying to get into the scene, specifically female artists, what kind of tips and tricks would you recommend to them?
I would say to not get discouraged. I worked really hard, and I mean, spaces like Crescent or Valley Bar, like our staff is primarily female, and like everyone's very accepting, and I would just say like just finding, like meeting people who share like the same belief that you do, that we should have a shared space with men, and also like not being male hating as well. I think that's a big problem. Like people will like go like the opposite direction. I think all of us should like combine forces, and that's how we can build a really strong community through that, is to not alienate people. So, yeah.
What are your favorite venues?
Well, I'm biased. I think Crescent Ballroom like has like one of my favorite stages because it's just large enough. Rebel Lounge is kind of where I started playing a lot. Also, I'm a board member for Trunk Space. And that was
Trunk Space.
Yeah, that was like the first place that I was able to play when I was younger, and I was able to like really get my foot in the door and like meet other people and like grow from there and like be able to play bigger stages. And I think starting in smaller places like that is really important for emerging artists. Yeah.
Final question: who is the realest motherfucker you know?
The realest motherfucker I know?
Yeah.
My dad, Ron Fedry.
Why?
Because he doesn't take shit from anybody, and he's just funny, and he just says what he wants, and he's hilarious, and everyone loves him. They just call him like Bernie Sanders. He's like from New York, and he just like complains and like is passionate about things, even though he's like 72. So, love you, Ron.
Shout out Ron. Any final words or upcoming projects you want to share?
I just love where the Phoenix music scene is going, and I'm really happy that it's reemerged from the pandemic, and I do have an album coming out someday soon. I finished recording it, but more on that to come.
What's the album name? If you want to share.
Yeah, it's Lighter in the Morning, but you didn't hear that from me.
What does that represent?
It's a double meaning. So I'll let you guys figure that out.
Nice. Well, I'm on shuffle. Thank you, Veronica Everheart, for the interview, and we're out of here. Thank you, Veronica. Oh my